Hello, I'm Atul Shinghal, the founder and CEO of Scriptbox. And today, I'd like to share my thoughts on the importance of asset allocation in investing. Having learned and practiced the principles of asset allocation both as a finance professional with over 25 years of experience and as a father of two daughters who are going to college, I can definitely share that it works well to help you meet your financial obligations towards your life goals. Let us start with an analogy from my favorite sport, football. Imagine that you're the manager of your favorite football team and are preparing for the upcoming season. Would you pick a team with only strikers or only goalkeepers or only defenders? No, you would not. You would have a balanced team with 3 to 4 players in attack, 3 to 4 players in the midfield, and a few in defense with a safety first goalkeeper at the back. Similarly, in your investment portfolio, you need an appropriate mix of assets depending on your own risk appetite. Think Mourinho versus Wenger. Life stage, similar to being at the beginning of the season versus the end of the season. And life circumstances, like the money available to Barcelona versus Newcastle. Given your specific conditions, you will need an appropriate mix of equity, similar to strikers, and fixed income, like defenders in your portfolio or your team. Some have higher speed and help you grow faster, and some are more defensive and help you protect your goal. While there are some basic rules of thumb to follow, it would be best to work with an expert to help you determine the right asset mix for you, and it is very important to regularly monitor the right mix and course correct as you move along, like different team compositions for different teams. And asset allocation is very important and has helped me personally and my family at a very personal level. As news started becoming louder about markets falling with the rapid spread of the coronavirus, I was alarmed to find that my teenage daughter was rather perturbed and disturbed. A couple of questions, and I realized it was not so much about the health issues, but she was rather worried about the impact on her planned college education abroad, given the potential impact on our finances due to the crisis. So just imagine the relief it brought to her when I told her that her college fund had been appropriately invested in short-term and short-duration debt funds and were not impacted by this downfall in the market. And actually, that just the sense of relief and joy I saw in her face assured me that I'd done the right thing in terms of the asset allocation. My investments in equity are meant for my retirement goals so that my wife and myself can retire happily and continue our lifestyle as we are used to. We give it enough time to build up and recuperate if required and go back to the earlier glory if they do come down. And as history shows, markets if they do go down, they also come back up. I don't know if you know that, but the Sensex has multiplied 35x since its inception in 1990. So, equity is a long-term game. Stay invested. Invest in it with a horizon of at least 7 to 10 years. And debt is short-term for needs in the next 3 to 5 years. This mantra of asset allocation should also carry through into and post-retirement, meaning that do not move all your investments into debt just because you have retired. You should plan for your post-retirement years to be well into your 80s and 90s, and hence making a suitable portion of your investments in equity for long-term growth is very important. As long as you keep this basic principle in mind, your portfolio will hold good when the time comes for you to redeem. Also, please remember that asset allocation isn't a one-size-fits-all package. It is different for different people, depending on different life stages, needs, and risk appetite. So get in touch with a professional to do a deep dive and plan your asset allocation periodically, monitor it, and course correct it. Stay safe, stay invested.